Hello everybody, this is the second Christmas ornament we've made this year. I'm taking 3 Jenga blocks. I ended up using 5 because when I looked at my rice paper it wasn't big enough. And I used some stick fast to make sure you always get the thick version, otherwise you'll have it all over your hands. And when you buy stick fast from Amazon, make sure you pick up some debonder. That helps to get off any glue that you happen to get on your fingers. We're going to use this piece of rice paper from THD Decor. I do have a link on my page, and I'll see if I can find the link to their paper and put it in the description of the video. You could make several ornaments out of one sheet of rice paper that would all look like they go together. You can buy different sizes of Jenga blocks. These came from Walmart, I believe. There's a little bit bigger ones, but you could use the mini ones, and we're going to try making one with a mini one here soon. I just used the edge of those Jenga blocks that I glued together to help tear that paper. And the other side has a very narrow white strip, so we're just going to be careful and just use our fingers, and pinch that off. I want to make sure I don't get all that dress there. This is an old vintagey looking piece of rice paper. It has some really cute designs on it. And looks like it's going to fit. We'll have just a little bit of an edge around it. So I'm going to use some acrylic burnt umber. And I guess the top, Emma or Layla must have decided to scribble on that. So we're going to sand that off here in just a second. Jenga blocks are hard to sand. They have a really hard coating on top of them. But we managed to sand it down just enough to cover that up. So now we're just going to put a good coat of that burnt umber. It's a really pretty color once you get it on, and I like it really dark. It just makes a big difference on your ornaments if you finish off the back of them. I put just a little bit around the top edge and just use a lighter touch around it. We're going to use this Pin Dart decoupage glue and varnish. When you're on the TH Decor website, you can also click their products and go to Pin Dart, and you can pick some of this decoupage glue up. They have several different versions that you can look at and see which one might fit your crafting ideas best. Don't forget that my subscription Crafting with Lisa is open, and you'll find the link on my page. We're going to do some different techniques and some different crafts that I will not be showing on here or on YouTube. That is for our subscription craft group only. Now I decided to go ahead and take some of the fabric that I got from Jubilee Fabrics. And we're going to try to use this Fusion Fashion glue. I've never used this before. I know it's mainly for gluing glue up on fabric to fabric. But I thought I might try it on this right here and just see if it works. I had to dry it every side because it won't just hang on there if it's wet. And I knocked this off when I tried to pull it around. So we had to put the top back down again. And then down the sides. And I tried to keep my little line straight. This is going to have a frayed edge all the way around it, front and back. Having that little line there helped me to line it up really good. And I'm going to pull off each of these little frays as I go around. And see, by drying that, it actually let it hold really good. We just give it a good dry as we go around. And make sure I get a good generous coat, because on the outer edges it's kind of a raw wood and it wants to seep in just a little bit. So I made sure I had a good coat all the way around, keeping my lines straight. And at the top I decided I wanted to tie a knot. So I ended up tying a knot and using a little bit of hot glue. I pulled that back just a little bit and cut a piece off. And we're going to tie us a knot. And then I'll put a little bit of hot glue in there just to hold it down. And now we're going to tie a little knot at the top for our hanger. I struggled just a little bit trying to get that little piece through. And I'm going to trim it off. Now I decided to go ahead and take another piece of that fabric and I cut it down even thinner. And we're just going to make a cute little bow to go on the top. These are some of the jelly rolls that I picked up from Jubilee Fabrics. We'll trim that off real quick. And we have just a cute little Christmas ornament. This is a cute little vintage little girl and boy on a sled. I hope you guys are all enjoying this ornament. I plan on doing more. You actually could put something on the back there if you wanted to. But have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you guys later this evening. Goodbye, everybody.